What's up, Sag? Welcome back to Theresthattarot. Sagittarius, we're going to do something a little different today. I already have your cards laid out. So we're going to talk about what's coming for this next part of August. What's coming? Probably a new lover, a new romantic cycle for you. If this person isn't already in your life, I feel like things are going to start picking up between you two, but I feel like either they lack hope or you do, or maybe someone isn't healed from something yet and they don't feel like they have enough to give, so things are moving a little bit slow, or they're just working. It's like it's steady, but it's slow. Somebody's taking it slow because maybe the other person, oh, I know that the person can't fix me or I can't fix them. So somebody's either wondering, do I have enough to give to this situation? Or either you're dealing with somebody who's willing to take it slow with you, which is good. And either you or them are aware that you can't fix each other. So there's an area, there's a blockage here. Somebody's not healed from something. That's what it looks like. Star in the reverse. And the sign of Aquarius just popped out. So somebody could be dealing with an Aquarius. There could be some defensive energy. You know, when you're dealing with somebody who hasn't healed from something and isn't willing to address whatever the problem is, sometimes they'll turn on you. If you start telling them the truth or telling them, you know, they'll run away from you. But if they do, that's okay. So you could have been dealing with somebody that you couldn't fix. And either you or them kept vacillating between whether or not you wanted this, you know, and you may end up telling this person the truth and they may turn away from you and they may be an Aquarius. And if they do turn away from you, that's okay, because I feel like maybe this energy was only stealing from you, you know, not like literally, but this could have been something that was taking more than it was giving to you. There could have been a lot of broken promises too, or like your words ain't matching up with your actions. And it's like, if you have to tell me how loyal you are, then are you really loyal? Something like that, Sagittarius. So I feel like you're going to end up walking away from something, but that gives you the freedom to do something else. So don't allow the loneliness to divert your attention from the opportunity that loneliness gives. Does that make sense? Many of you may live near the beach. There could be a Cancer that's coming into your life as well. This person may work a lot, or maybe you're at the point now where you're like, you know what, I might be better at work than love. And then there may be somebody who comes in and shows you something different when it comes to love, because I do feel like a lot of you are looking for something different, looking for something serious. And just because the other person doesn't want you, or just because you don't want them, doesn't make either one of you a bad person. I just think there was a lack of compatibility here. Somebody may have been very flirtatious. The other person might have been a hermit. Somebody may have been reliant. You know, like I said, there was someone here who lacked hope or lacked healing in some way. And maybe they relied on you, or somebody was relying on the other. But relying and loving are two different things. Relying on someone can create resentment. Loving someone, that doesn't create resentment. It's all the other stuff that creates resentment. But I feel like the energy was very misdirected. There could have been an Aries involved here, or something could have happened during Aries season, April, March. And there's a Cancer here again. Sometimes we end up in relationships with people who need fixing. We like, signing up for projects and things like that. Not to call a person a project, but, And I feel like that energy could have been directed somewhere else, right? Somewhere else that would have brought balance into your life. Justice. Could be a Libra. So, how all of this is affecting you, though. You look good, Sagittarius. I feel like you're confident. I feel like you're more selective this time around. I'm not confused. I'm sitting on my throne. You're going to have to come over here and talk to me because I'm not coming over there. I don't see you taking any action. I see you kind of like sitting in the judge's chair at this point with your gavel like, I don't know. You're going to have to impress me. You're not allowing yourself to be defeated. But I feel like you're a little bit guarded, Sagittarius. You'll run away from something before you let somebody reject you. And if someone asks you what's on your mind, I don't know if you're very vocal about what it is that you actually want. And you have to be vocal about what it is that you actually want if you want to get it. It's like, I don't want to accept defeat. I don't want to accept rejection. But I'm not saying how I feel. And it's your own mind that's going to stop you in the places where the world will be ready to invite you or to open the door for you. It's your own mind that, because it's our thought space is where we create the vibration that the law of attraction responds to. Right? I feel like it's keeping you from making a move. It's keeping you from, it's like you look good on the outside, or you're putting on this strong face, but I don't know if you're speaking up about what you need. And the universe is only going to bring you aspects of others that are active in you. So if you're giving off guarded, the universe is going to bring you more things to either feel guarded about or people who are guarded. Watch that hypersensitivity. Watch the passive aggressiveness. Because when you're not speaking up about what's going on with you, that's when we start doing little things and, making little side jabs and, just the little petty shit, right? And that's what ruins relationships. Because I can't fight a battle with you that I don't know that I'm in. If you don't tell me what's going on with you, then I'm not going to know. And a lot of people are not going to try to read your mind about stuff like that, right? Somebody in this situation may have been very hypersensitive. You may feel forgotten in some way, but it wasn't them that forgot you. Sometimes we forget ourselves when we go through things. When we feel like we've lost something. But I do see you, I feel like at this point, like I said, you're being a lot more selective this time around. I'm not just going to open up or jump on any little thing, right? I got to be very educated in my decisions at this point. Judgment. Some of the insecurities may be coming because maybe someone didn't say everything to you. Like, there was something that was left unsaid here. And I feel like we became fixated on that thing. Just be careful about that. It's like, the other thing could be, if this is whatever this situation is, don't fixation and consistency are two different things, right? If there's something that you're trying to build, then consistency is necessary. But sometimes we can, if we lose one fix, we go on to the next one. And that's when we start to create those unhealthy patterns. I feel like there was something that was left unsaid. And somebody may be fixated on what that thing is. Could have had something to do with this Aquarius. Maybe the Aquarius, if you were dealing with an Aquarius, or it could have happened during Aquarius season. Something was left unsaid here, though. Y'all tell me in the comments what I'm seeing. Could have been a very impulsive, like, don't watch impulsivity here, because I feel like there's something that happens that puts you on guard. It's like you stand in your pride about it, but I feel like it wounded you. So be careful about being impulsive. Well, this person here might be impulsive. I feel like you're just not buying something anymore. But you know that everything wasn't said to you. But there's some way that you're holding yourself back. It may be because you know that there's a part of this person that scares you. I just really like how either this is something that affected you, and you didn't let the rejection or the perceived failure of it all, you didn't allow that to like bring you down. Like you triumphed through it, right? You put on your brave face. And I think the way it has affected you is that you remember you now. Maybe I forgot myself in this situation, right? There was things that were left unsaid. There was a lot of bullshit words. And maybe what I'm seeing here is that you realize this is not something that I'm going to take personally. That's your stuff. Okay. Is that it, Sagittarius? It's feeling more. It's feeling right now. I was trying to decipher this message. That's your stuff. Okay. I'm gonna stand on my throne, and I'm not going to take action on that right now because I haven't quite made a decision about that. And there's something about this situation that's scaring me, but I won't be defeated in the midst of this whatever, right? I think you realize that somebody was projecting onto you, and your energy may have been misdirected thinking that you could fix them. What you need to know, Sagittarius. If you don't trust it, if you can't trust it, you got to walk away from it. You got to keep your feelings to yourself. You could have been dealing with a Scorpio too. Ooh, it's time to disconnect from them. If you don't trust it, walk away. Oh my God. Somebody, don't be quick to anger. Don't respond. Don't react. Just quietly respond. The answers will come. Because like I said, everything wasn't said. Ooh. You may not trust. If you thought that they were involved with other people on a sexual note, it may be more than you think. I'm going to just say that. What you need to know is somebody is involved with many people sexually. Take caution. But I feel like this is something that may be already behind you. I feel like your conscious mind, or maybe you're catching up to your higher conscience, but it was already there. Remember that your emotions are your best friend. Set your intentions on how it is that you want to feel, okay? As you're letting go of this heartbreak. And realize that it's not your sadness. Like I said, I feel like this is something residual, you know? Send it back where it came from. Those feelings. This may have been someone that resurfaces. Don't look back. Don't make no more wishes when you're in a bad state of mind. We got to get to a positive place before we start opening our mouths, because your word is your wand. It's like your magic wand, you know. The moment we speak something out there, it starts working. You know what I mean? Could have been a Pisces that you were dealing with. We got Leo here as well. Sometimes what we think we want is not what we actually want. What's in our head is different from what it is that our soul needs. So we get so caught up trying to make this person who is not meant to be with us, or is not, you know, maybe that season has passed. We get so caught up in wanting to fix and twerk and, you know what I'm saying, or tweak and make this person what it is that we want. It's much easier to let this person go. Because I can't need you to be different in order for me to feel better. And I can't change you. Come on, card. And somebody's not single anyway. Is that what it is? Somebody's not even alone. So there's an area of your life that you do not feel like is excelling. And this is looking like in areas of love, in matters of love. Then it's an area of your life that you're not taking yourself seriously enough. And it's time to address those blockages, address those insecurities, or whatever it is that's keeping you from moving forward. Whether this is you or a cross-watcher energy that I'm picking up on, I feel like that is what it is that you need to know. There's somebody that you couldn't trust anyway. So we're not going to put no more energy in trying to make this something that it ain't. You know what I mean? So today I decide to forgive you, not because you took accountability or you apologize or you're mature about the situation, but because I deserve peace, right? Advice, Ten of Swords. What is that here? It's looking like an ending, but it's like, or you feel betrayed by someone who dangled something over your head and they didn't come through with it, you know. It's like they teased you with an idea and then they just put you on the shelf, right? And that hurts. And it was something so sweet and magical about the beginning with you two. It was just something you saw in this person. And sometimes we lean on those positive aspects of another person. And it helps us to be a better person. But a lot of times we have to observe those aspects that we see. Observe the way that it makes us feel. And then the magic is figuring out how to recreate that feeling for yourself. Sometimes people only come around to remind us to keep creating that feeling for ourselves. Right? How do I get there and stay there without you? With or without? This person may have treated you as if your heart was unbreakable. But this heartbreak, I feel, is the growing pains necessary. This could have been the end of a family situation, a commitment, a job, who knows. But this one was necessary for you so that you will learn to love more completely the next time. We're not just hopping on any old little thing anymore. We're not just going for, I ain't taking no more wooden nickels. Somebody could have been with you for stability, not love, This could be, you could be a December Sagittarius. I could be talking to a December one. Or something could have happened in the month of December that let you know that this person is not with me because they love me. This person with me because of what I got. Something like that. They don't feel the same way. So let go. Why hold on to the very thing that's keeping you from what it is that you actually want? Somebody who's only revealing half of themselves for you. It's not that complex. This could have had something to do with a Taurus. Or perhaps that is the spiritual lesson that needs to be learned here. The Fool in the reverse. This person was always half-assing you anyway, kid. So instead of appearing to be this Queen of Wands, it's time to be. It's time to beef up, you know what I mean? But deal with the emotional part of it, like acceptance and all of that, right? This person was prone to betrayal. They would intentionally exclude you from things, creating distance, suspicious, there's a lot of questionable behavior here. And it's time for you to bring justice into your life by not entertaining this energy anymore. Could have been a Cancer you were dealing with. Got Cancer, Leo, July. Something could have happened in the month of July here. Yeah. This person is not that complex. They not hard to figure out. And you're not stupid either. There was something going on. 9 times out of 10, if you feel like a person is lying to you, who you gonna trust? You or them? That's how my friend would look at me, one of my Sagittarius friends. Who you gonna trust? Who, them or you? I love my Sagittarius, so I got to give it to you how I got to give it to you. I didn't even see these cards that fell, but I said, let me pick them up. Maybe in the month of September that you stop investing in this situation. You could be dealing with a Virgo as well. Virgo, Libra is September. It's forced. It feels forced at this point. And somebody clearly was taking you for granted. I feel like you gave a lot. And a lot of times people expect your best if you're giving it to them. What do your kids do? Are they much different from adults? Child will act a fool all damn day and then sit there and still expect you to take care of them, right? Adults are not much different. They're not very different from that. Especially if they fine or talented or there's something about them that people just can't resist. And they used to getting away with shit. There's adults out there running around like that, Sagittarius. Don't fall for it. Do not be fooled, honey. No more wooden nickels. Okay? I'm going to leave it there, Sagittarius. If you would like a personal reading, check the description box for that. Please like, share, and subscribe if this resonated with you, or if you would like... What the hell was I about to say? If it resonated, or if you just enjoyed the video. If you would like to donate, the link is in the comment box, and I think it's in the description box too. I'm working on everything. I'll see y'all in the next video. Ciao.